Okay, I'm sorry, but the other video stopped, so this is the third part of the video. What I was saying was that, oh yeah, so one of my other closest best friends calls me and is like making sure I'm okay, and then like, well, actually he starts texting me first, and then I'm like, no, I'm not okay, I'm panicking, and then stuff like that, and then it was like, he was like calming me down and was like saying like, it's gonna be okay, don't worry, easy, it's gonna be okay, and then I'm like, you know what, it's not okay, because like, no, I can't calm down, okay, you can't, I just can't calm down, this is not, it's not how it's supposed to be. And he was just saying like, maybe she was saying that because she was like mad or having a bad day or whatever, or like, and just saying like, she's not gonna do anything, she just probably said that. And then he starts calling me, and when he calls me, then we have like a long 1 hour conversation about this, about me ranting and venting about her like cussing me out and hurting me. But I forgot to mention, like, on Thursday, it got a little like kind of crazy, but like towards that night when I was eating at a restaurant after that incident where she had cussed me out on that Thursday of that same week, he also called me making sure I was okay and stuff like that, while my other best friend was texting me on Google Hangouts. They were both making sure I was okay, and we had a 45 minutes to an hour long conversation about this and about me ranting and venting about her cussing me out, and I was like getting mad at her. And then so the same thing happened. On that Saturday, on the 30th of September, like, but it was during the daytime, right after she had threatened me. He was just really concerned about me, so he was just like saying like, Zohra, it's okay, you know, it's gonna be okay, you know. To be honest with you, I've never been in a situation like this before, but all I can say is like, calm down, talk to your parents about this, blah, blah, and stuff like that. And then he was like saying like, it's okay, like, I'm sorry this happened to you and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, I guess. But and then after all that ranting and venting, and then, you know, trying and him trying to calm me down, I kind of did calm down a little bit, but I was still like pretty devastated and upset and scared. And then so I went actually to a little outing, not outing place, but like a place near like the library, kind of around the library and near Starbucks, near where I live. And so it was outside of Starbucks, and I was just sitting there crying and breaking down, and like basically I was falling apart, and like, so then me and my best friend, like, we start video calling each other, and I'm telling her about the whole situation, how exactly happened, and I'm still crying and all that stuff. And then after that, this one girl, she was 18. She saw me breaking down and falling apart and all that stuff, and she was like, are you okay? And then I was like, I'm gonna, and then like, you know, see, that's what happens, like, when someone threatens you, like, especially when someone threatens to kill you, like, literally, you, after that, end up having suicidal thoughts yourself. So that's what ended up happening to me. And please do not, like, call the police or ambulance on me, because this is not happening right now. This happened 3 months ago. I'm just saying this because it's still haunting my mind. I'm still having nightmares about this. And yes, I'm ranting about it now, because it's better to let it all out, and tell my fans this rather than lie to you guys. So that's why I'm putting it out into a video. And it's going to be on YouTube, because, not to expose anyone, but this is, you know, that's what YouTubers do, is tell their story times, you know, so that's what this is. So, anyways, what I was saying, after that, I had, having a panic attack, a really bad panic attack, and, this girl comes out of nowhere, like, she went to the school that the girl who threatened to stalk and harass me in person, that her little sister goes to now. And so she was saying that she graduated from there in May or something like that, and so she was helping me, and then she was like, what happened? And I was telling her what happened, and my best friend was talking to her over the phone, like in person, and was telling her, oh, this, that happened, and stuff like that. And that she was telling her the whole story, because I couldn't, because I was crying nonstop, and I was just breaking down and all that stuff. And just a lot was going on, okay? Just a lot, like, was happening that day. It was just one of the worst days of my entire life, besides that Thursday. And after that, just basically, like, it was a nightmare of my life. Like, I felt like I was about to die. Like, that's what a panic attack literally feels like. And since I have really bad anxiety and, yeah, a high level of anxiety and severe anxiety and depression, which I've mentioned before in my other videos, I tend to have panic attacks a lot. And so, if you hear me stuttering, that's probably because I'm talking fast, and I'm talking fast because I'm nervous about this topic, and it's still, like, it still hurts me. It's still, like, you know, it's hard to explain, but you know what I'm saying. It's just really hard to talk about. And I don't want to get emotional in this video because I've never gotten emotional in any of my videos. I plan on not to, hopefully not. I'm holding back my tears. Okay, so, and then, so after that, what happened was like, yeah, then the girl was like, that girl, she's Caucasian, the one that came out to help me, and like she's like giving me a notebook, like a little small notebook and pen, and like is telling me to write it down, what her name is, what she did, telling me all the stuff that I want to say to this girl, and all that stuff. So I did that, and then, you know, just to get it all out there on paper. And then she was like, we were getting to know each other, and then my other best friend, he calls me back again, and then we start talking over the phone. But then he's actually hearing me and the girl who's helping me out, to calm down. He's like listening at the same time, like talking to me at the same time as well, and talking to her at the same time, like about me, like how I have like really bad anxiety, etc. and stuff like that, and I panic a lot easily. And then so then it was like about like a 30-minute conversation basically, but he was doing his homework. But even though he was doing his homework, it was nice of him, like on both of these 2 days of these 2 incidents that happened, that that he had gave his so much time, devoted his time towards helping me out. Anyways, that's that was nice of him. And after that, I was really like dehydrated and like bloated, and I felt like I was about to faint, and I was screaming over the phone with my friend, yeah, and he was like, "Whoa, Zohra, are you okay? He kept asking me, "Are you okay? Are you alright?" And I was like, "No, I'm not okay." And then it was crazy. And then like I like literally like had my debit card, and then like the girl was like, "Did you eat anything, drink anything?" I was like, "No, I had breakfast, but then that's it." And then so she was like, "Okay, here, I'll go get you something." I was like, "I'm really like dehydrated, like I need something. I mean, I don't know, maybe just water, but I don't know." And then she was like, "Here, I'll go get you something. What do you need? Maybe like let's go get something to eat or something like that." And then so I was like, "How about just a strawberry smoothie from Starbucks?" And then she's like, "Okay." She gets my debit card, and then like, "Okay, you can go get it, but please don't leave me. Please don't leave me. No, please don't leave me." And then so I kept saying like that, and then she was like saying like, "Don't worry, do you want me to like tell someone to like get it for you?" And then I'm like, "No, because I don't want anyone to send my debit card, blah, blah, blah," and stuff like that. And she was like, "Okay, how about this? How about I'll tell someone to watch you here while I go get your smoothie?" And I'm like, "Okay, sure." And then she's like, "Okay, I'll be back in less than 2 minutes or in 2 minutes or whatever." And then I was like, "Okay." And then while she goes, and then me and my best friend are talking on the phone, and he starts calming me down and asking me what happened. And I was like, "I can't feel my legs, I can't feel my knees, I'm panicking, I'm fainting." And then he and then my other best friend, like both of them are like DMing each other on Instagram, because like she has a phone, but she doesn't like have service on her phone. She doesn't have an SD card. But that's not the point. The point is like they were just like talking to each other about how I was doing, and that I was panicking, and like about what happened and stuff like that. They were trying to help me out and stuff like that. And what happened was that what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Oh, what I was saying was that then she comes back with the smoothie, and then she's like, "Okay, you know," and then I kind of felt a little bit better because she was helping me calm down. And like what happened was like, I was like, "I need to go inside," and then she starts carrying me, kind of like walking me with my stuff to the courthouse, the old courthouse. And we go inside, and it's like really echoey, like when we talk. And then so like so she's like taking me inside. She's giving me her phone number, saying that she almost has to leave and all that stuff. And then my other friend, he's like saying like he has to go do his homework, he'll call back or something like that, like he did earlier. Like that day he said he would call back later, so he called back later. And then so he said that he would call back later, and then so he hung up too. And then so I started feeling much better and more hydrated basically after I drank the smoothie. And I like called my mom and stuff like that. And then I actually went to the police station, not the police station, to the square. And what happened was like I told I actually called the police, I think. And then like one of the police officers, like she came in, but she was really mean though. She was not very supportive at all, because like when I told her about what happened, that this girl like former friend of mine, like, she had threatened me, harassed me, and stalked me, but, like, she mostly had threatened me, saying, like, die, Zohra, die, die, Zohra, die, excuse me, die, Zohra, die, and then, like, and she was saying, like, you know what she was saying? She was saying that, okay, that's not a threat, that's just someone being mean, that's just her being mean. I was like, what? What did you just say? Like, what the heck did you just say? And so, in my mind, I was like, what? And I was like, how could you say that's not a threat? Like, what the heck is wrong with you? And all that stuff. I was ranting again. And then, after that, my friend, he starts calling me again. Because, like, he was the one that suggested me to call the police or whatever and talk to the police about it. And then, so, he calls me again, asking me about what happened when I talked with the police. And then I was like, no, you know what happened? Okay, this stupid police officer or whatever, not to be mean or whatever, but, like, she was really freaking, like, mean about it. Like, she was just, like, it's not a threat. Like, she was just trying to be mean. Like, that's nothing, okay? And then, like, that happened, like, before I had a panic attack, actually. I forgot to mention, and before the girl had helped me out in that story, that part of the story. And so I had, after that, and it was crazy, because that's what had made me panic even more, when she said that it wasn't a threat and all that stuff. And then I ended up going to the courthouse, well, on the phone with him, and then, like, I was saying, like, I'm gonna go to the courthouse, and I'm just gonna, like, see if I can, like, try to get a restraining order against this girl, because I can't deal with this anymore. I can't deal with this crap. This is gonna haunt me forever now, and she's gonna kill me, she's after me, and all that stuff. And so she, but, like, she was at home at the time, I think. She went home after, like, she had got sent home. After that, what happened was that, bad news, the new courthouse I'm talking about got closed. So sadly, I couldn't even get a restraining order against her that day. So I had, like, went after my panic attack and after getting hydrated and stuff like that, after calling my mom and telling her what happened, blah, 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 and stuff like that, I went back into the library. And so the security guard, like, okay, I'm on the same computer, 30, working on my college assignments, well, actually just listening to music, trying to work on my college assignments at the same time, but it's hard, because, like, I was really still devastated about what happened. And then, so the security guard, he comes up to me, the short one, because there was, like, many, and then, so the shortest one, he comes up to me, and he's like, okay, so, the girl, whatever, we banned her for 5 weeks, not 5 weeks, what am I saying, for a week, the week after this week, not this week, the week that the incident happened. So, like, on October, okay, so October 3rd, no, wait, since it's from September 30th through October, hold on, I know October, 2nd was on Monday, because that's my uncle's birthday. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,